I'm in the very heart of the German Eifel National Park. Beautiful area. I knew it was going to be nice, but it's even nicer than I expected. And I'm stopping at a little village called Heimbach. It's a campsite which is Heimbacher Campingplatz. So Heimbach itself is a pretty little village, lots of nice little cafes, bars, restaurants. It's only small, but it's a very touristy destination. There's also seems to be some sort of train going on, taking people, I presume, up into the mountains and back again. If you're that interested, have a look online. I'm sure the information will be there. I'll put a link in the information section to Heimbach and to the campsite. So the campsite, Heimbacher Campingplatz. I sort of set off with the intention of coming to the centre of the national park, and there was about 3 or 4 campsites that I had a little look at. This wasn't the first one, but when I saw how nice Heimbach was, having ridden through it, I decided to stop at the campsite that's located actually outside of Heimbach itself. So it's a little bit outside of Heimbach. I think it would be quite a long walk actually. So it's not really walkable. As far as the campsite goes, it is a huge complex. The vast majority of it is permanently pitched caravans. And the actual camping field is the very end of all that habitation. And I'll give you a quick spin round and show you. And it's very nice. It's a really nice camping field. You've got a river running through the camping field, but you do pay extra to pitch on the riverside. And actually, on that score, the prices are a bit expensive in my mind. But again, it's just my personal view. I suppose being right at the heart of the Eifel National Park, things are going to be a bit more expensive. However, there was another campsite further up just a little bit further out, that was around about €11, and this cost €14.30, so just over €14. That was with a token for the shower though as well. If you wanted to pitch by the river, you had to pay an extra a couple of euros, maybe €1.50, something like that. And to be perfectly honest, I'm quite glad I didn't, because when you look at the preset pitches, they aren't half cramming them in. Really cramming them along that riverside. So I'm glad I didn't pitch there. I'm only about 20 feet away from the river, but one step back. So, yeah, a bit expensive, but it is at the heart of the national park. What else? Toilets, showers, all immaculate. There's also a cafe stroke pizzeria at the camping field, actually. So it's literally on the camping field. And it does a little bit of outdoor, coffees, beers, and it does pizzas. It might do other bits, but I noticed the pizza menu, although I bought my meal for the night. I wish I hadn't now, so I'd have had a pizza. Anyhow, so it's really nice. Facilities are top notch. You pay extra for electric if you need it, and I don't know what that is. It'll be similar everywhere, apart from last night's campsite where electric was included. So I'll put all the details up, and I'll put information in the information section, and all I'll do now is just give you a quick spin round with the camera, just to show you what we've got here. If you're coming to the German Eifel, beautiful area, nicer than I even expected. Although the campsite's expensive, I would say it's probably worth it with having the pizzeria and the facilities, and being centre. So yeah, you pay your money, takes choice. I know many of you that follow me wouldn't hesitate to pay £20, €20 a night. But I like to travel on a budget. In fact, I have to travel on a budget. Everything I do is done at my cost. So I have to travel on a budget. So this is why I like to keep the costs down a little bit. So let me show you a quick spin round, and yeah, it's nice actually. Yeah, I can never say it's worth 14 plus euros. Or can I? I'll tell you in the morning. I will tell you in the morning. Let's have a little look round. So that's my little pitch. The MSR Elixir1. That's a new tent to me, and in its first use on this trip. It's about the 6th, 7th night now, but it's the MSR Elixir1, and I will be doing a review on that tent. Some of you might know I've got the Elixir2, which I rate very highly, and I saw this for sale and decided to buy it, and it's proved to be very, very good for this type of trip where I'm moving every day. So anyway, you see there, the fly sheet's just, well, I didn't put the fly sheet on. I think it's going to be quite warm tonight with no chance of rain, so I might leave it off. I'll just see how it goes a bit later on. And the little Honda CB500X. And I needed to have a wash day today, so when I got here, I did some washing. A motor gutsy? Yeah, whose is the motor gutsy then? You? A couple of nice motorcycles here. I'm sure my new friend won't mind.
This is really not strong.
Strong?
No, this is not really
Not strong. Well, I managed to have a schnapps with my new German biker friends. The two bikes I've just showed you. So, one glass of schnapps and an invite for some beer with the music. I must be strong-willed and only have one beer. I can see this all going very wrong. Yeah, it's a nice campsite, this. A bit of sort of club camping going on here. I presume it's probably for younger people and with activities in the region or the area. Yeah, that's the little cafe stroke pizzeria shop. Ice creams, bits and pieces. And next to it you've got a toilet block. I'm not going to go in the toilet block, it's a bit busy on this site. But they're immaculate. Toilet, showers, male, female separation. And for those with families, there's also kids' play areas. But I ain't going to film that. So that's your campsite, guys. Very nice. That little cafe pizzeria looked nice. They do pizza takeaway boxes. It's a really nice site. Anyway, there's not much else to show you. It's you've seen everything now. Definitely worth a visit if you come to this part of the German National Park. Definitely worth a visit if you come into the German Eifel National Park. And there are other campsites around here. There's 2 or 3 within about a mile. So anyway, listen guys, I hope you enjoyed that, what it was. I'm going to go and join my new German biker buddies. for a beer. I have told them one. But I've had the schnapps. I might have to have the beer now. I think, yeah, this is going to end. This is not going to end well, is it? This is not going to end well. I'll report back. We got rock and roll music going. Nice people. Right, guys. Unless anything else happens that I can film, I shall leave it at that. Bye now. So that's the time finished at Heimbacher. Beautiful morning. The campsite, I've obviously talked about the campsite, and it's a really nice little campsite actually. And I had a really good evening with my new German friends. Well, German and Croatian. Great hospitality from them, because I just brought a couple of cans. I can only bring what I can bring on the bike. But they kept me liberally lubricated and really enjoyed the night actually. I'm all packed up ready to go, and just a couple of things to say about the site. It is a really nice site. The facilities are very, very good. The showers are superb, toilets very clean. The little cafe pizzeria place is very atmospheric, very nice. I didn't use it because I'd brought my own food. If I'd known, I'd have actually not brought food and I'd have eaten. But it looked very good, and it was very popular. The pictures are really good. It's quite well laid out, really. I've mentioned about the riverside pitches, a little bit more expensive. Not that much more expensive if if you're stopping for a few days, it's probably worth it. The only one thing that to note is that there are large groups of organised, well, they seem to be organised younger people. They have like little mini camps within the campsite. Now, and there are younger people stopping in groups as well, separate from that. Now, the only thing last night was that there was some quite, well, there was music going on till about, I think it was around about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I can only assume it was from the top end of the field where there's quite a large group. But it could have been, to be fair, it could have been outside the campsite. But that's the only thing I would say about this site, is that at the weekends, it probably gets these groups of younger people stopping here because of everything that's going on in this area. And you might just get a little bit of noise. Once it finished, but and it wasn't overly loud, but it was still music getting played till about whatever 1 o'clock, 1:30. So apart from that, a really nice campsite and ideal for exploring this part of the world. It's this Eifel area of northern Germany, Eifel National Park. So this campsite is absolutely tremendous as a base if you want to spend a few days exploring the German Eifel National Park, because you're right in the centre of it, and you could ride for 2 or 3 days, explore the whole place, and it would be a good base to do so. Anyhow, that's it. Good campsite, bit expensive, a little bit of noise with kids, younger people playing music, but I still had a good time. But it's time to get ready now and go.